Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and this week we are memory keeping for August 1st through August 7th of 2022. So as per usual, I am using a kit by Planning Choco. This is Pajama Weekend, and I am working on the base right now. It looks like I probably put that bottom washi down, but you can't see it because it's not in frame. But then I'm putting the washi with the feathers on it. Um, and I am doing that a little further down so that I can use the dates and the numbers above them. And so, yeah, this was a week that not a whole bunch happened, but some did. Um, but yeah, I really liked the artwork of this kit. I thought it was really pretty. I liked the purples and the soft blue, and I thought it was just really nice with like the kind of chill, cozy vibe of the week. Um, so yeah, I'm using this Pigma Micron 01 pen to do that line again, and then I am going to white out the Weekend Adventures box because I will be putting washi over that. And I'm going to go ahead and do the same over on the first half of the week, but instead I'm going to, I decided to go ahead and put the days down. And going to trim up this washi and, uh, put it, I'm going to use that washi to trim up the other one, put it down. But yeah, so, I actually used, some different boxes. I used the square boxes from this kit as well this week. So yeah, and I start laying out uh, where I want the double boxes to go, which they will always go on Saturday and Sunday, just about, unless I change my mind, which doesn't happen very often. I am very much so a creature of habit, and that's why I have is it 2 years? 2 years worth of planners with basically the same layout for kits. But I'm using this washi here. I think it's Shine Sticker Studio. It's one of the Michaels collabs. Yeah, now I'm going to look at my boxes. And I've gotten them all figured out now. So now comes the fun part of what goes where. There is sort of a method to my madness for what's going where. But anyways, I couldn't tell you what it is, but I decided that I didn't want to use that washi twice. Instead, I have this really pretty galaxy washi. I think I got it uh from Amazon, and it was a random listing. Um So, yeah, some stuff I remember where I got it from my stash, and other things I'm just like, nah, I don't remember, but I think this is where I got it. And then going to the first half of the week, um, I'm going to start laying down my full boxes. And again, I really liked this kit. It's what my dream bedroom would look like. And I'm using my full boxes as anchor points. So this last box should fit perfectly right there, and it did. So now I'm using the work stickers. I'm laying them out, of course, Monday through um, Friday. No, Monday through Thursday, because I'm looking down at my planner right now and realized that I called in sick. And I really wish you guys could see like my discs for this planner, because um, they are lavender, the lavender metal discs. So they actually match this kit really well. And that just makes me really happy. But yeah. And it's so funny because now I'm looking at the cover, and the cover, they don't match the cover at all, but it doesn't really matter. So I'm putting down the weekend banner, and you see I put down the work sticker for Friday, but I will then look at my mini calendar and realize, oh, I actually didn't go to work on Friday. So now we're getting into the day by day, and this is going to be a little bit longer than normal because I did everything. I didn't pull stickers or anything, but I do cut out quite a bit of instances where I was searching for stickers, except for right here, apparently. But I put down that I changed my pod. I worked 8 to 5, and then I got gas after work. It was my coworker's birthday, and I worked in the other location of our office, and I picked up my Omnipods from a pharmacy close to that location. Um, I no longer have to pick up pods from there, but uh, at the time, the only place that would have my Omnipods readily available was that particular place. And then for Tuesday, I worked 8 to 5. I had a cupcake for breakfast because I probably went and got cupcakes at some point. Um, no, you know what? Now that I think about it, my coworker probably brought in cupcakes from her, from like a little birthday party that her family threw her, and then uh, I had a cupcake for breakfast, I'm sure. But it also looks like I am working on my sidebar, so ignore that about the cupcake for right now. And all I'm doing is I'm putting down what I read for that week. So it looks like I ended up finishing King of Scars, and then started reading a book called Someday Maybe. It's written by Lauren Graham, aka Lorelai Gilmore. It's actually a pretty good book. And now I'm going into having a cupcake for breakfast. I also marked that I was back in our original location, and I started writing the town I was from and thought better of it. Um, I had leftovers for lunch, which is what I just put down and am now picking up because I needed to put in that I was um back in my normal location for work. And yes, I realize that you cannot see that right now, but that's okay because I'm just going to tell you what else I wrote down. So I was back there, had leftovers for lunch, and it's ice cream sandwich day. And then for Wednesday, I again worked 8 to 5. It was watermelon day. I had McDonald's for lunch. I had a YouTube binge before bed. And then I put a back to bed sticker because apparently I went to bed early. So I'm going to explain while I catch up why I'm putting stuff down like ice cream sandwich day and watermelon day. So on days that I don't have a lot to write down, I find like wacky holidays or local news stories or something like that that I can fill the space with. This planner has some of that. My next planner probably has a little bit more because it is my 2024 planner. I finished 2023 on my own before I even started my YouTube channel. So, but I will do flip throughs of my old planners if that is something uh, somebody somewhere tells me they would be interested in seeing. But yeah, I just find stuff that I can use to fill the space, and I try not to put a lot of politics in my planners because I mean, with everything that's happened in this country over, say, like the past, well, I don't know, 10 or so years, um, it can get really tiring. And the last thing I want to do is kind of remember certain things. So, like I'll make note of stuff, but when it comes to this decorative stuff, I don't want to get back to it, or I don't want to reflect on that. So, here I am taking up that sticker for Friday, and we're going on to Thursday. So I worked 8 to 5 again. Um, I started my period that day, and you'll notice that that happens usually on Thursdays, and that is because um, on my birth control, um, which I take strictly to regulate periods, I uh, well, I'm regulated and I start on Thursdays. But do I still go for as long as I normally would? Yes. It's still a shortened amount, but it goes over into the week. But anyways, I danced for 10 minutes that day. I started not feeling well, and ended up with a stomach bug, and I went to bed early, and that's why I called in sick. Um, every once in a while, I'll get just random stomach bugs. The whole fun uh, going to the bathroom, both ends. So, but I stayed in bed most of the day. I had a TV binge though, and then I relaxed. Um, and these stomach bugs usually last about 24 hours. So, Saturday morning, I woke up feeling okay. I went to Weight Watchers where I lost no weight. And then I went to a restaurant I think I've talked about before on here called Delta Biscuit. And then I went to Starbucks. So my stomach was feeling much better that day. And then I went to Books A Million and probably spent way too much money on books and other things I didn't need. And then when I came home, I watched Lightyear with my nephew. And boy, let me tell you, as someone who is not like the biggest Toy Story fan, Lightyear was great. So, yeah, on Sunday, I watched all the TV and I rested. Um, and then just on a whim, I whipped out my planner. This planner. Did I work on a spread? Probably. Do I remember doing it? Not at all. In fact, I'm flipping back. I'm like, I just did most of these. So my guess is I maybe I did something in this one, or maybe it was one of my other ones. But we're coming to the end of this video, so I'm gonna go ahead and say thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I hope you have a good day and a good week. And I hope life is just wonderful for you right now. And if it's not, I hope it gets better. Yeah. So